All right, more on this story. 19 councillors have been assassinated in KZN so far. This is just for this local government term alone, which is almost halfway through. It started in September last year. According to SALGA in the province, these figures are only from September last year, as you heard me say, and Mabhunu Mkhize of the ANC in Msunduzi Municipality in Pietermaritzburg is the latest councillor to be murdered in the province. eNCA Siphamandla Goge has more.
Kulamaviki aphelile kuye kwabulawa abanye ama-comrade le Lower South Coast wabulawa, ubulawe nomunye ilungu le-IFP naye wabulawa. Kwangathi le ndawo labo abangathanda ukuthula bafuna ukuthi kube indawo yokubulawa abantu. Ngeke sivumele lonto. We will not allow KZN to be the killing fields of South Africa.
This was President Cyril Ramaphosa in 2018. He'd just visited the family of slain ANC member and former councillor Msunduzi Municipality in Pietermaritzburg. Despite the president's tough talk, the killing of councillors continues in KwaZulu-Natal, and the statistics are devastating.
Since the beginning of the current term of local government, we've seen 19 councillors being killed, and that is really something that demonstrates that the levels of crime are very high.
KwaNongoma is a small rural town in northern KwaZulu-Natal, known as iHlalankosi, the seat of Amazulu king. On the surface, KwaNongoma looks calm, but in reality, terror and intimidation reign supreme here. In the space of just weeks, 2 councillors have been attacked. National Freedom Party councillor Ntombenhle Mchunu was gunned down while sleeping at her home. A few weeks later, her colleague Mphathiseni Manqele, also from the NFP, was attacked while dropping off his wife, who works at a local hospital. At the time of compiling this news report, Manqele was fighting for his life in hospital. One of his bodyguards was also injured. Nonhlanhla Zungu is a Ward 14 NFP councillor in Nongoma local municipality. There have been several attempts on her life. Members of her family have been kidnapped and tortured by would-be assassins looking for her. She believes the attacks on councillors are politically motivated and it's a numbers game.
Mina ngi-2 in 1. Uma ngisho njalo ngisho ukuthi ena mina ngiyabalwa la kaNongoma, ngiyabala iZululand. So uma kuhamba unonhlanhla la kaNongoma efa naseZululand unonhlanhla ufile. No replacement.
Despite having protectors, she says her life has become a living hell.
Kunzima ngoba angisakwazi ngisho ukudla. Angisakwazi ukudla nje. Ma kwenzekile ngazolala ekhaya. Bayangibeka imoto isondele ngasegarage ngene endlini ngihlale phansi ngabe ngisaphuma nje. Uma ukuthi kwenzekile ukuthi ngikhona ngabe ngisaphuma. Kodwa nje siningi isikhathi cha ngisahlala ekhaya.
Councillor Zungu says she continues to receive death threats, and according to her, one of those was just on the eve of our interview with her.
Bengifonela ngo private number ebusuku 9. Yeah, ngabo 9 ya 10. Lapho khona bekuthiwa khona nguweni uMasibiya wakwaZungu ngathi mina yesimi. Uwele onogada ababili ngathi mina yebo yimi. Wathi ke lalela la sicela ukuthetha singinika 3 days resign. Ngithi ngirizayneleni. Bathi sitshela lokho phela sicela to resign. Ngithi mina ingane zami iphile ngani. Bathi angithi wena wayenqaba imali. Angithi wena wayenqaba ngithi ngangini kuba imali. Ngayini kuba mina imali owayithi uzokunika imali. Akekho umuntu wazi owanginika imali mina ngithi ngiresign. Athatha ucingo ngathi jikela pheke ombhede. Lwemukelwa umyeni wami. Wamlalela naye lo muntu naye futhi waphinde wakhuluma same into akhuluma kumina utshela umkakhe ukuthi akaresign. Thina namanje singangena la ekhaya simphihle ngesibhamu nalowo magadana akhe aphathe ibhanyana ezincane.
There are growing calls for all councillors in the municipality to be provided with security as the situation in the area is volatile.
Imkhandlu unemali encane kakhulu ukuthi singayisebenzisa ukufaka kwi-security, so sisikhulumile si-engagile sizoba nomhlangano njengoba siyi-block thina ethina u-EFF no-ANC ne-NFP ukuthi nabo bazame njenge-leadership ka-ANC uprovide amagadi kuma-members awo e-ANC kanjalo e-EFF including nawo i-IFP siyafisa futhi nawo kube khona ukuthi nawo avikeleka.
The attacks on councillors has forced the municipality to suspend physical sittings of council meetings.
They are not feeling safe to be here, so we cannot compromise their lives, because if one of them can be killed while he or she was coming from a council meeting, we can maybe sometimes can be accountable for that, because we have seen that the situation is not conducive for our councillors. So that is why we decided to hold our meetings via Zoom.
The tense and unsafe environment for councillors has also affected service delivery negatively.
They can't even go to the wards where they are deployed because they are fearing for their lives. So it is hard for the municipality to function.
The killing of councillors is not a new thing in KwaZulu-Natal. A Mwerane Commission of Inquiry found that the killing of councillors in the province is related to multiple factors. These include, but are not limited to, intra-party politics, jostling for positions, in some instances for business and tender influence, or just pure criminality. There isn't much evidence to suggest that its recommendations are being implemented with speed. The South African Local Government Association in KwaZulu-Natal says the crisis is beyond political killings. It says the bigger challenge is violent crime in general across the province.
This is more viral, and it's not only, the province of KwaZulu-Natal is not only unsafe to the councillors, but to the community at large. And the suggestions we're making, solutions, SALGA in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we believe that even the community members themselves, they will live in a safer province if this should be considered immediately.
But what are the proposed solutions?
We are calling for the law enforcers to find some sense of urgency and ensure that arrests are made, like the issue of the turnaround time, to say within such a period we need to have the assassins being arrested. And number two, the collaboration between the important stakeholders in the province of KwaZulu-Natal and even the communities, so that we all fight against this kind of crime which puts the lives of the councillors unsafe.
The police's task team investigating political killings in the province has been hard at work for years. There were complaints about the slow pace of investigations and arrests. But the Inter-Ministerial Committee on Political Killings in KwaZulu-Natal says it's happy with the work of the task team. Despite eNCA's repeated requests for an interview with the police on the work of the task team for almost a week, none of the police's top brass were available for the interview. However, Police Minister Pietermaritzburg, through a statement from his office, says he's happy with the work of the task team as it has recorded over 300 arrests so far. He says the team boasts a strong conviction rate but didn't specify how strong and what percentage. According to the IMC's profile, 3 political parties are heavily affected by the killing of their councillors: the IFP, ANC and NFP mainly.
If the judicial system and the prosecution becomes weak in terms of preparing their cases and all that, I think all those bottlenecks need to be tightened so that everybody knows that the issue of crime is becoming a problem for our country, for the economy and all that, because what people, they don't understand that once an area is seen as a crime-prone area, of course investors will run away.
UMgungundlovu and the eThekwini districts are considered among the hotspots too. Ndlovu is the University of KwaZulu-Natal based political analyst. He believes arrest, prosecution and successful conviction of those alleged to be involved in the political killings could serve as a deterrent.
It's not being alarmist to say that we could expect to see more killings, especially because, like I said, the people who are committing these assassinations, these political murders, as long as they are getting away with committing these heinous crimes, they will never end.
But as the sun sets, no one is safe in the kingdom. It's only a matter of time before another life is violently taken through the barrel of the gun. Siphamandla Goge, KwaNongoma, KwaZulu-Natal.